everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I was supposed to get this video filmed for the last weekend just gone, and unfortunately I didn't have time. I completely forgot it was Father's Day Sunday just gone, so we had a bit of a busy slash chilled weekend as a family. So I thought I'd do a little bit today. My little boy's at home today because he has had a home visit from his school that he'll be starting in September, so you might hear little voices if he comes up. He's just watching Disney and Canto at the minute, having his dinner. So yeah, I'm working on this diamond painting by Ennisgiero. I think it's pronounced Artemisa, but I'm not entirely sure. So this is the diamond painting. It is gorgeous, guys, it's gorgeous. So I'm just working on the bottom section. You can see a bit of the wolf's eye here. That's the leaf work that's here. So yeah, I'm just going to be working on this little bit here. I'm using release papers for the first time, and I love it. I've got to say I love it because there's a start and an end to sort of doing it in sections, whereas when you roll in the canvas paperback, you've just got a whole open section, and you just sort of, it's hard to stop yourself or to know when to stop, and then you can be sat here for absolutely hours. Whereas I can just come to this now and say to myself, oh, I'll just take that rectangle off and we'll just do that rectangle, and then I'll go off and do something else, or I'll do a colouring page in between, that sort of thing. So yeah, I've got my little containers that contain my drills. So this is the box I have all my drills in, with the little sticker on the front, so I know which diamond painting it is. So I do like to use this to pop in the end so the drills don't fly everywhere as well. So pop them into the boat. Now this has took me a while to master how to get lines to use the multiplacer, because I've always said to my friend I don't like the multiplacer. It takes me longer to line up all my drills in the boat to get more than one on. So I've never used it before, but I have started using it. It's brilliant, brilliant. So I tend to shake it side to side till it gets them to go, you know, over all the bolt. So side to side, and then I will just shake downwards. Oh, I've lost a drill. I think that went on the floor, but then I shake downwards, so then you've got all these rows, and that's how I do it. That's how I've found to do it. So I'm going to zoom you in on this little section that I'm doing anyway. I'm just can you see how clear they are though? These that I'm working on at the minute are little let me put you there, the little triangles. You can see it's a brown box with a white triangle in it. So this is the first time I'm doing a square one as well, so I'm like well, I was super excited to start this one, but also I was a bit nervous because I've heard people saying it's harder to line the squares up, and you can really tell if you go skew with them. But I'm really enjoying it. And you can see here, this is a four placer, but I do use it to pick 2 drills up and 3 drills up as well. So there's 3 little squares there, so I will get it and I'll just pop the 3 on, and then if you find somewhere that's got 3 on there and it's gone in perfectly, if I want to do the 2 that are here together, I just line this up with 2 drills. Probably didn't see that. I line it up with 2 drills, so there's just 2 on it, and then I'll pop it in there, so I don't have to keep changing this head. I will use the single and then the 4, and that's just working for me right now. That's working for me. So yeah, I've been up to a lot recently this month. Well, the whole month, to be honest. But this week coming up is super busy. I'm going out shortly to one of my daughter's sports days, which is this afternoon. And then tomorrow afternoon I've got my other daughter's sports day. Just take that off, that wasn't lined up very good. I've got my other daughter's sports day. 2 of my daughters on the same day, sorry, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. So that's 3 sports days I'll have attended this week. as well as the home visit I had to stay in for today for my son's school to come. I kept him off nursery because they said it was a home visit. I assumed that the school was going to come out and he was going to, you know, they was going to come in the house and let him meet the teacher. But basically they just came to the door with a like a little starter leaflet, so it shows him pictures inside of what the classroom looks like, what the teachers look like, but they didn't come in and they just left. So I thought they could have given me that at school because I already have 2 girls there, so they could have given me that at school, and then I could have it could have been in nursery today. But I don't know, with it saying home visit, I assumed they were coming in and meeting him or whatnot, you know. But no, so yes, we've got that. On Friday I've got the carpet fitters coming back out. We had new carpet fitted in the lounge, hall and stairs, and a bit of the hall, it started like coming up into a weird kink, like the carpet needs restretching, so they're gonna come out and do that on the Friday. But Friday is also mine and my daughter's birthday. Hooray! So I will be, let me add up, I will be, I think I'll be 35. Oh my gosh, I don't know my own age. You know you're old when you don't know your own age, don't you? Yeah, I'm pretty certain I'm going to be 35. And my daughter's going to be 6. So she's quite a bit younger than me. It's so nice to share her birthday though, I absolutely love it. There's nothing more special. It's just brilliant. And she gets all excited as well. She gets super excited that it's mine as well. And she's like, I bought a cake, what she asked for the other day, rainbow sprinkle cake. And her dad said to her joke, and he said, oh, can I have some of that cake? And she said, no, you're not allowed any. And I said, can I? Because it's my birthday as well. And she went, yeah. So yeah, it's mine and her cake now. No, she will let everyone share. She's nice. She's just she was playing with him. But it's rainbow inside as well. The colour of the sponge inside the cake, it's rainbow coloured. And then it's got the rainbow sprinkles on the outside. That's fun. Has anybody else got into diamond painting? I know quite a lot of people aren't interested in it, or they find it tricky with their eyesight or problems with their hands. Oh, that went on a bit wrong. Let me give this another shake. But I've been really enjoying it. I do need to pick a new colouring page. The last page I did, I didn't like it. Do you know you get them pages sometimes where you just... With me, right, I know I say a colour for stress relief, but if I'm too stressed, like if I'm really fidgety stressed, like, you know, when you can feel your heart racing sort of stressed, when I'm like that, colouring, I shouldn't really pick up a colouring book, because when I'm so bad like that, I ruin pages. And the other day I got my colouring book out, Fragile World. I picked the otter page, and it just went wrong from start to finish. And instead of stopping and going back to it at a later date, I just carried on being manic over this page, and it just got worse and worse. I tried to rescue it 2 or 3 times, and each time I tried to rescue it, it just got worse. So I'm just sort of putting that down to a bad page, and it's done, and it's, you know, it's done with. It's done with. There's nothing I can do about it. No. So yeah. But you always get them pages, or I do. Some people don't. But I really shouldn't colour when I'm overly stressed like that, because... Or perhaps just pick up a mandala when I am that stressed. Because to try and do something overly creative when you're super stressed is a no-no for me. I need to realise that. I need to realise it. But yeah. So this month I've only done 3 pages so far. I'm hoping I can catch up with a few more. I'm going to do this diamond painting, well, what I'm doing now, just this section, and then later on tonight I'm going to pick another colouring page and I'm going to take my time with it. The books I've coloured in this month were the Anastasia Ella Calder Eva, coloured in that one, coloured in the new Camilla Dericourt, oh, what are you doing, Kister? The new Camilla Dericourt Dragons book. It's not sticking on, I think I need to change my wax. And then I've done that Fragile World otter page, which I loathed entirely, like of the Grinch. Where's the 2? I'm all over the place with diamond painting, like you might have noticed I'm just bobbing around. Some people like will start here and they'll do all that at once, and I just bob everywhere. I think my mind's just 10 to the dozen. I don't know if I mentioned as well, if you've been following me and my daughter's journey with her additional needs, I was saying how she hadn't received an autism diagnosis yet because they felt she didn't meet the criteria for it to the T. Well, we had a follow-up with her paediatrician and he still said the same thing. He said basically over here in the UK they follow it's called DSM-5 criteria for diagnosis, and on that criteria for the autism diagnosis there's 2 sections to the tool that they use. There's an A section and a B section, and he said she displays lots of the B but not enough of the A to get a diagnosis. And he said although she has a lot of traits, he feels that also she displays a lot of behaviours that aren't autistic behaviours, if that makes any kind of sense. So he said she's definitely got sensory processing disorder. She's already been diagnosed selective mutism, so we already know that's there. And then he wants to give her a ADHD test. It's called a QB test. So this test is, I believe he said, they sat in a room for 20 minutes with like a headband on, and there's a camera pointing towards them, and I think it looks at the reactions and how much they're fidgeting and focusing or something like that. But I think she might have ADHD, which would, you know, I'd agree with, because she's really hyperactive and impulsive. So I think we're waiting for the paperwork to come through, because we have to fill in some questionnaires as well, and school have to fill in questionnaires as well. So we're waiting for that to come through. That could be a month before all that paperwork comes through and the appointments and stuff. So we'll go from there. If it comes back as she has, then I believe they will offer medication, but at this point in time I'm really not sure about it. I'm really unsure. I don't like taking medication myself. If I've got, you know, a headache, or if I've got period pain, I'll sort of suffer for a good few hours before I'll take some medicine. It has to be really bad before I'll take a paracetamol, and I don't know why. It's just me. That's just me. So the fact that they might offer me meds for ADHD, I'm like, I'm scared of it. I'll be honest, because I have obviously got, having a child with additional needs, you become friends with parents who also have children with additional needs, and you hear their stories. And I know everybody's story is different, but I do have a friend who has a son with ADHD, and she really didn't want to give him the medication, but school was sort of on her back about his behaviour in school and his loss of focus in school, and they sort of persuaded her to give him this medication, and she said it turned him into a zombie. It zapped his character, and I'm scared of that. As much as I want her to calm down a little bit, because her impulsiveness is a bit much when she gets hyper, so as much as I want her to calm down a bit, I don't want it to take her personality away. I don't want her to change in a way. So yeah, we'll come to that road if it comes to that. If and when it comes to that, we'll come to that. But I thought I'd give you a little update on that because I forgot I'd had that appointment. Yeah, maybe some of you have children on medication like that. You might be able to offer some advice or your own experience. Yeah, so let's get some of these in. Oh, I've only got one drill on there. Let's try and get that in with a multiplacer. Nope, that don't work. Push it in like that. I'm excited to see this when it's finished though. At the minute I've just put my Mother Earth one up in my hallway on the wall because I've obviously not finished this one and I wanted to put one up. But it doesn't quite go with the decor. As much as I love it on the wall, it doesn't quite go with my decor, but this one will. So when this one's finished, I'll probably put it in the place of where the Mother Earth one is now. Yeah. We'll go from there. Has anybody not been feeling like in the UK we've had like an heat wave this week, last week, and I've just not been feeling anything for tea. My partner keeps coming home from work and going, what's for tea? And I'm like, I really don't know. I'm really not feeling eating. I'm snacking, like, you know, I'm snacking during the day and snacking on little bits of food, but in regards to full meals, I've just been like, not really feeling it. Not feeling it, I'll be honest. I've been using this roller as well. These are good. My camera's a bit close now, but they're these rollers. So when you've put all your drills in, you can push them down with that. For anyone what's new to diamond painting, it's really good. Really good for pushing them down. I have to tell you, I'm using this diamond painting pen that came with the kits because I've managed to break 2 of my diamond painting pens. No lie, I'm so heavy-handed when I've been pushing the drills in because I've been doing it so hard. I actually snapped this plastic bit on 2 of my other ones. I'm so bad. I'll show you if I can find it. I think I've got one of them down here. I've got one of them here. This was one off Amazon and I really like it because it didn't give you, you know, it didn't ache your hand because of the thickness of it. And I totally, like, camera's too close up, but I totally snapped it at the end. Snapped it off. I'm bad hunter. I've always been heavy-handed. That's why I can't use Prismacolors very well because I'm just too heavy-handed with them. And you know, with them colours you don't need to be heavy-handed. I think that's why I like my polychromos so much and my Tomboy Rogertons, because the hardness doesn't bother me. So who's got anything fun planned? Oh, we never have anything fun planned. That's why I like to ask other people. I'm like, what plans have you got? I tell a lie, actually. We're going to the cinema this weekend, but it's a surprise. The kids don't know. We're going to watch the new Buzz Lightyear movie. Has anyone seen that advertised? It looks proper cute. It looks so cool. I think my son will definitely love it. Definitely. My eldest daughter might not be too pleased, but I think Daddy's gonna go and take her to watch something else at some point, something what she'll like a bit more. Oh, stick down. So I'm waiting as well. I've had a look on the Diamond Art Club website. Again, even though I've got 2 what I've not done yet. I've been looking for the, I think it's called Father and Son, and it's a lion and a cub, and it's a big I think it's a landscape piece, and it's got 4 ABs in it, so it's going to be super sparkly, but it's out of stock at the minute. I'm not surprised it's out of stock. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's got like a lovely cloudy atmosphere in the background, like a moody cloudy sort of. It just looks stunning. I keep doing, like, saying I want all these diamond paintings, but then, like, where'd you put them all? Because they're so beautiful. The ones I pick are ones that I really, really love, and I'd know that. Like, I would put that artwork on the wall, but I obviously can't have them hung up all around the house. But yeah, it's a shame to, you want to do all these diamond paintings, but then you feel like it's a shame to just lay them away somewhere or roll them back up, I think. I've seen that people have got these portfolios, these really large portfolios with wallets in, so you can actually put them inside a portfolio, and like, you could get the portfolio out and flip through the pages and see all your beautiful diamond paintings there, but they're really expensive. I think on the Diamond Art Club Facebook group page, someone posted one, and it was like $170 for this thing, and I thought, oh, it'd be so good to be able to flip through all your paintings like that, but I could not justify the cost of that. I could not in a million years. There we go. I've just paid for my son's uniform, school uniform as well. I know if you're in America, you don't have uniform, do you? The schools don't have school uniforms, do they? I think that's so much better, because the cost of uniforms is horrific. It's not too bad if you have schools what say, oh, you can get the supermarket stuff, which some of the stuff I can get from the supermarket, like the PE tops, but the school cardigans with the badges on, you have to get from school, and the cost of it all adds up. It costs a bomb. And then I've got another of my little girls going to high school this time, so she needs a school blazer and all the logoed PE kit for her. So I'm just like, ugh. I'll have to start buying it now, I think, ready for September. Buy little bits each time I go to the shop. Oh, I'm just going to put one in the eye there before I forget. It's the only one down here. Right, but I'm going to stop there because I think we've been chatting for 20 minutes, and I know you're not all into diamond painting, so you might like the chat but be a bit bored with me diamond painting. But let's just pull you up so you can see I've done a little bit more anyway, but I've just been taking it slow and easy today, just enjoying it. Got this little bit up here and a bit of the middle of the eye, missed a bit down here. But yeah, these are so easy to use, these release papers, and I got these ones off Amazon, so they was really cheap. Then when you've done this section, you just lift that one back, you can do that little bit, and it stops you sticking your hand to the canvas. That was really good. So thanks so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.